This is Autoline Daily, the show dedicated to enthusiasts of the global automotive industry. Tesla is searching for a design director for China who will be the head of a design studio in Shanghai or Beijing that will create cars for Chinese customers. Reuters reports the company has been looking for a candidate for the last 4 months and wants to hire someone that's bicultural and has at least 20 years experience and is familiar with Chinese tastes. Some candidates have already been interviewed by Tesla's chief designer, Franz van Holtzhausen. One vehicle the studio is likely to work on is the $25,000 EV Elon Musk referred to during the company's Battery Day in September. The plan for the studio isn't finalized, and the company plans to wait to make a decision due to tensions between the U.S. and China. Last month, we reported that there's a global chip shortage, which will cause manufacturing delays for the auto industry. And now Ford, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Volkswagen, and FCA are cutting production as the shortage really hits home. The problem started when production shut down during the pandemic, which led chip manufacturers to look to other markets like consumer electronics. But now that the auto industry is back up and running again, the semiconductor industry can't keep up with demand. Last week, Hyundai confirmed it's in talks with Apple about electric vehicle partnership, and now there's more details about the deal. Korea IT News reports that the two companies will sign a deal in March to make autonomous electric cars and will start production in the U.S. around 2024. And this is a stunning development. With $90 billion in cash and securities, Apple has far deeper pockets than any automaker. It's going to be a formidable competitor, and Hyundai must have decided, if you can't lick them, join them.
We want to know what drives your testing. OTA, connected car, diagnostics, remote testing. Intrepid Control Systems is here to help you work from anywhere. Intrepid Control Systems, driven by your data.
Chinese EV startup NIO revealed a new sedan called the ET7. It's similar in size to a Tesla Model S, although a bit longer overall and slightly wider. NIO boasts a range of 1,000 kilometers, or roughly 621 miles, which is really good, but that's based on the NEDC test. The ET7 would likely get around 435 EPA miles, and that's from a 150 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Do some quick math, and that's not even quite 3 miles per kilowatt-hour, which is not as efficient as other EVs. But with a 0 to 100 kilometer an hour time of 3.9 seconds, some customers will likely say, efficiency be darned. It also offers the benefit of automated driving. NIO doesn't say what level it's capable of, but with a LiDAR unit, 11 cameras, 5 radar, and 12 ultrasonic sensors, it should be able to handle at least level 2. And note how NIO has tried to integrate the technology with its design. Speaking of design, there's not much going on the interior, which is by design. But we do like how the air vents are hidden between the gap and the two-tone dash. The ET7 is expected to go on sale in China sometime next year. Back in January, Tesla was accused that some of its vehicles would accelerate out of control all on their own. As we pointed out then, it was a short seller who accused Tesla. We said it was obvious that drivers were hitting the accelerator instead of the brake pedal. And now NHTSA is backing that up. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration will not seek a formal review because the incidents were caused by pedal misapplication. Well, here's our Autoline insight. Problems with sudden, unintended acceleration first started appearing in the 1950s when automatic transmissions started becoming popular. To this day, NHTSA has never found any cases related to cars with manual transmissions. While new car sales in the US market are running far stronger than anyone expected, make no mistake about it, the pandemic ripped a gaping hole in the auto industry last year. Total sales came in at 14.4 million vehicles. That's nearly 2.5 million less than in 2019. It's about a 15% drop, which doesn't sound that bad. But let's put that in perspective. That means tire makers made 10 million fewer tires. It means steel producers sold 6 billion fewer pounds of steel. Piston companies made 12 million fewer pistons, and the list goes on and on. In the next couple of weeks, as automakers and suppliers report their earnings, we're going to see the impact of this, and it's not going to be pretty. None other than Sandy Monroe will be in the house this Thursday on Autoline After Hours. Well, he'll be in the virtual house since we're doing all of our shows virtually. Do you have a question you'd like to ask Sandy? Then send an email to viewermail@autoline.tv, or you can contact us on Twitter or Facebook.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone Tires, solutions for your journey, and by Intrepid Control Systems, over-the-air engineering. Boost your game.
General Motors redesigned its corporate logo, and judging by public reaction, most people hate it. Some say it looks like an elephant. Others say it throws the company's heritage right out of the window. Well, here's our Autoline insight. The logo, which reportedly was done in-house by GM's design staff, is clearly designed to provide a break with the past. The sans serif, lowercase script looks simple, fresh, and modern. It signals that this is a new GM, and part of that signal is clearly directed at Wall Street. GM released the new look just in time for CES, which is taking place virtually this week. In fact, GM CEO Mary Barra is giving a keynote speech at CES tomorrow, including a virtual tour of GM's future EV technology and what they're calling Exhibit Zero. That speech takes place at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and you can click on the link in today's transcript or the description box below if you'd like to watch it yourself. BMW will reveal its next-generation iDrive system at this year's virtual CES show. But that's not the news we're going to focus on here. In what surprised us, BMW used swear words in a video promoting the new system. It features an old BMW 7 Series, the first vehicle to use iDrive, and the all-new upcoming iX, the first vehicle to use the all-new iDrive system. While the iX is exclaiming the virtues of the new system, smarter, better, and more emotionally connected, the 7 Series calls BS and marketing BS on the claims. However, it doesn't mince words in the video. And it's not that we're offended to hear this kind of language. It's just shocking to see an automaker not censor it. Magna is also making big news at CES. It's unveiling a virtual electric pickup truck, which shows off the company's capabilities at doing entire vehicle programs, including assembly. Electric pickups are one of the hottest commodities in the industry right now, and maybe Magna is sending a signal to any startup that it's ready for action. If you'd like to learn more details, check out the interview we have with Sharif Marakbi, the head of R&D at Magna, which we have posted on our YouTube channel and in the Autoline on the Road section of the Autoline website. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.